though. But does finish him off. Gets 2. Gets 3.
What a hit that hits him 65%. Wow!
And does it go in? It goes in! It goes in!
The line swing by 1. 4v2, 4v1. 4v none.
Me? I think I got it running now. Good evening, Pioneer Nation. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm not your normal face. Hello, my name is Derek Games. I am head coach here at Marietta College Esports. Again, thank you for joining me. Your normal broadcast crew is not here tonight. You got me. And I'm sorry in advance for any mistakes that will inevitably be made tonight. So what do we got going on? Well, we have got Collegiate League of Legends going on tonight. We're going to have our Marietta College Pioneers facing off against University of St. Thomas out of Minnesota for week 2 of their CLOL spring competition. The gang is getting ready now. I think they're getting the draft underway. But until then, what we're going to do, if I know the right screen to go to, we're going to be talking about our starting lineup. So tonight, in top lane, we're going to be having Aiden AR Gatland. In jungle, we'll have Bryce Scrimpo Heitman. In mid lane, we will have Happier Cat Huffman. In the ADC position, Steph Radio Soul Sanders. And in our support position, team captain, you know her, you love her, Bethany Maxi Boo Holstein. And as always, we are going to have the team coached by the wonderful, the magnificently knowledgeable Alex Gunnarsson. And then, of course, you got me down there in the corner. Some things we've got going on just to do some cursory work. We've got, remember to subscribe with your Prime Gaming account to get access to some custom Marietta Esports emotes and help us out here as well. We've also got in the pipeline in the next few days our Day of Giving campaign. That is our 3rd annual one that we're going about doing. I'll be starting off with some Persona 3 Reload. Then we're going to be jumping into some Resident Evil 2 speed runs. A little bit of Psychonauts, some Black Ops 3 zombies, a whole slew of different things for you throughout the day. 12-hour live stream, all in the hopes of raising money for the program. So come out and support the team and watch some fun games be played. We've also got our esports scholarship tryouts going on as per usual. We just had some going on today, at least for in-person. We've got online options coming up on next week on the 18th. So if you're interested next Sunday, go ahead and fill out the 2 forms that you need to do, and we'll get you on the docket. We've gotten record amounts of tryouts this year, and it's just great to see the support and the notoriety being gained. So if you're interested, we are always still doing that. But let's see here. I know the team's getting the draft phase underway. We've got, just because of the fact that I don't know how to transition over into each of them, it looks like we've got Seraphine being picked first for Marietta College. Bans, on the other hand, UST has banned Samira, Vi, and Dr. Bundo, while the Pioneers, it looks like, may have had a no ban into a Mordekaiser and a Syndra. UST looking like the first pick's going to be a Riven. Now we just wait for the next. I'm curious. What happens if I do this? Definitely not what we want. Let's go back then. Again, bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I'm normally the one behind the scenes. Matt's the good one at this, so. Let's see. UST has locked in what I believe is their support pick in a Senna. Now we're going back to the Marietta side. See what the team picks. I know Maxi Boo is a big Senna fan, so looks like the jungle pick has been secured with Viego. And then Marietta gets one more pick before swapping back over to UST's side. I can hear him discussing out there. So from the looks of it, we're getting an Aurelia mid. Now back to UST. Oh, interesting choice for sure. It looks like UST is locked in a Teemo. Now, where that could go, not quite sure. It could be top, it could be jungle, could be ADC for all I know, but even mid. The possibilities are endless. Nobody likes that little guy. Just get him out of here. So back onto the ban phase. UST is going to be locking in their 4th ban here shortly, with what looks to be a Morgana ban. Unfortunate. On to the Marietta side of things. Still waiting for the Pioneers to put in their 4th ban. Again, it looks like on their side they've got a Syndra, a Mordekaiser, and now a Briar ban for the Pioneers, and an instant Misfortune ban from the UST side. So Pioneers will be locking in their 5th here in just a moment. And then the final picks for both sides will be done. Again, for those of you that weren't here, it looks like Marietta College will be running a Seraphine, Viego, and Aurelia, while UST right now has a Riven, Senna, and Teemo picked. Where those are going to go, your guess is as good as mine, ladies and gentlemen. And last but surely not least, we've got a Fizz ban on the side of the Pioneers. I know none of them like to deal with the Fizz at the moment. Might need to also do a quick remake of the lobby, so it might be just a moment before we get into match after draft goes on. So UST locking in their 4th pick with a Victor, so that looks to be the mid lane. Could we be getting a Teemo jungle perchance? Pioneers with the next pick coming in the next 15 seconds or so. Gonna have to have a support pick, it looks like, come up next with... They're hovering over Zyra. I know Maxi Boo is the big Zyra fan, plant girl. Alright, Zyra has been locked in, so it looks to be a Seraphine Zyra bot for the Pioneers. Aurelia mid, Viego jungle, and then they'll be locking in the top lane here in just a moment. With AR Gatlin's Dr. Mundo out of the way, I don't know exactly what they're going to be picking. Normally goes Mordekaiser, but we banned that, so going Garen, it looks like. So nice, stable top lane with some scaling potential as well. Everybody loves a Garen, and spin, spin, spin. And UST, another 15 seconds or so, and they'll have their last pick in. Their team, again, looking like a Riven, Senna, Teemo, Victor, and in the next 3 seconds, their last pick. Which it looks like it's going to be a Smolder, everybody. So you're going to be getting some new champion action going on tonight. Give me 1 second.
I was afraid there were going to be a...
Alright, crisis averted, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you're going to be seeing my pretty mug for the next couple seconds while we get things rolling. Let's see if there's any other quick announcements that I can go over. We've talked about Twitch Prime. Again, you know, keep in mind we are recruiting for the class of 2024. We've got tons of fall recruits going on at the moment. For those of you that are watching and may be interested in, you know, we do have a dedicated esports facility on campus. We're in it right now, a little bit over 500 square feet with tons of amenities, dedicated coaching staff. You know, we make sure that you're not only academically sound, but mentally sound during the season. And we even have some esports scholarships available. So if you're interested in maybe getting a little bit of aid on the side as well to be part of the program, that's something we can definitely help out with. Let's see here. Dave Giving, we've talked about. All right, I think the team is getting ready to get in game now. Just waiting on things to start on our end. All right. We have a very strong chance tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to see what the Pioneers have been cooking up. They've been working very hard over the past 2 weeks. All right. Now let's see if this works. Of course it doesn't. Man, I am just failing all over the place. Technical difficulties are fun. Here we go. This might work a little better. Get to see everybody's mugs. You get to see the draft process going on. That is unless Cat's camera is deciding it does not want to be acting correct. And there's the unmuting of the league client so we can hear things going on. Oh, and we have lost a person in the lobby. It looks like AR Gatland may have dropped out of the lobby real quick, so we might have to have a quick technical break. I think they're getting right back into it though. Bear in mind, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is not my normal job. I have to thank Matt for being the one that takes on this every week. All right, I think they are back. Immediate trundle ban, because I think that's what they wanted originally, didn't have enough time for. All right, I think cameras are good. I think the game is good. Ladies and gentlemen, minor technical difficulties, but we are overcoming them step by step. Thank you again for your patience. We are getting this game underway. Again, we have got a Garen locked in the top lane for the Pioneers with Viego in jungle. Everybody loves Vigo Gaming. Top lane for the UST team is going to be Riven with the Teemo jungle. Victor mid. Pioneers will have Happier Cat going against the Victor as Aurelia. Finishing the last bit of the band phase now. All right, bands are in. You can see them below. And we've got a Smolder in the ADC slot for UST. That's now, okay, now it's hovering the right. That's perfect, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, for Marietta College, we have Garen in the top lane, Viego jungle, Aurelia mid, Seraphine in the ADC position, and rounding out the count with Zyra in the bot lane, or I'm sorry, in the support position. Riven top for UST, followed by Teemo jungle, Victor mid, Smolder in ADC, and Senna support. All right. Preparing the loadout now, making sure that everybody's got the correct runes, summoner spells, all that nice jazz. Nothing but smiles from Kat on the team. Good to see. And of course, nothing but smiles from Bryce, because this is the only thing his picture can do right now. Let's see how well the team has prepared in the next 2 days. Or in the past 2 weeks, I should say. Now to just wait for the spectator delay. Gotta love the 3 minutes. Once the spectator delay has ran out, we will get into the game promptly. Again, for those of you maybe just joining us, we have got Marietta College Pioneers going up against the University of St. Thomas out of Minnesota tonight for their Week 2 Collegiate League of Legends tournament match. For the Pioneers, we've got Garen in the top lane, manned by our boy A.R. Gatland. In the jungle, Viego as, well, Scrimp as Viego, I should say. Mid lane, we've got a resident Happier Cat as Aurelia. Then we've got Stephanie Sanders as Seraphine. And last but certainly not least, Captain Bethany Holstein on Zyra. Again, going up against Riven, Teemo, Victor, Smolder, new ADC that just came out recently, so we'll get to see some cool gameplay out of that, and Senna in the support position. Only another 25 seconds until we get into game, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. That's nothing yet. Okay. Now let's see what happens. There we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Nice 5-point setup from the team.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, we've got Scrimpo starting topside on the blue. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got things figured out on this end. First kill, unfortunately, going over to the UST side. Gank in process by the bot lane. Scrimpo, unfortunately, unsuccessful on the gank. Looks to be about a 1k gold lead in terms of UST. About 4 minutes and 50 seconds into the game. Looks like they are just going to be freezing that wave there at the top. Maybe not. Putting, unfortunately, our bot lane in a sour position to have to lane from. Both very low on mana and HP at the moment, so both the ADC and support for Pioneer side could be coming in and doing some real damage to that. AR Gatland with what looks to be a fairly even matchup up top. able to escape with his life. Cat doing their thing in the mid lane, shoving in tons of minions into that middle tower while a failed gank looks to be underway mid lane. AR Gatland baiting in the Riven for at least one tower shot, sitting about half HP at the moment. Wave comfortably in his safe zone at the moment. Now if he can just cull a little bit of the hurt on the other side. Oh, unfortunate. On the side of our top lane, Riven with the takedown at minute 6:10, give or take. We're looking to be about an 800 gold lead on the side of UST. Stun off onto the Senna. Aggression coming out from the side of Marietta in the bot lane. Again, it looks like we may have a gank in progress, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, just kind of sweeping out some wards on the bot side. Again, highly aggressive plays coming out from Stephanie Sanders and Bethany. Once again, that tri-bush in the bottom, warded. They're going to be knowing whenever Bryce is wanting to come in gank. Looks like Dragon may just be getting started. Let's go check on... There we go. That is exactly what we wanted to see out of Bryce. Solo Dragon, and we're walking towards the bot lane. This could be a chance for a kill from the Pioneers. It's Smolder literally coming out with maybe 10 HP. Bryce says, if you guys can't do it, I'm going to finish it myself. Coming in for one kill. And another. Absolutely beautiful from the side of the Pioneers. Scrimpo showing his dominance. Evening the kill count back up to 2 for both teams. Now the Pioneers are rocking about a 500 or so gold lead. Looks like Viego is going to be taking the bot side buff for a UST. AR Gatland has shoved his wave in on top lane. Looks to be about the same status for mid. We've got some recalls going on as well as a TP mid from the Victor. A little bit of a reset coming out here from everybody. Bot lane going in as well. We've got 4 of the 5 Pioneers at the moment in spawn, having bought items, I'm sure, healed up, and they're going out for round 2. Right now, Pioneers are up 3-2, with about a 900 gold lead on UST. 1 dragon under their belt as well. Game clock at 8 minutes, 55 seconds. Happier Cat mid lane doing some serious damage onto the Victor. Saying, hey, you can't just farm here for free. I will punish you for it. Bot lane gonna try to clear out that wave, get them in a good position again. We've got a Teemo gank mid. Happier Cat easily escaping out of that. AR Gatland got a fat wave up front at the moment, quickly being trimmed down. Big plays coming out from the bot lane on the Pioneers side. At Smolder, a little bit under half health. If we can get a stun off on them, that is easy advantage for our bot lane. Nothing terribly momentous going on at the moment. Looks like during the mid, there is some conflict going on between Victor and Viego. Bot lane consistently pouring damage into that Smolder as usual. Sitting about maybe a third of their HP total. We've got another gank coming in from Scrimpo. Happier Cat, ultimate out, and kill secured. A little bit of a stun off. Can they get out? No, unfortunately, Tower's gonna lay 3 shots onto them. We've got bot lane securing another kill. Pioneers up 2 at the moment, with about a 1.1k gold lead overall. Stephanie going to be giving some shots over to the tower, trying to make some progress on the bot side. I believe they are trying to ping, what is the Void Grubs now? Oh, Teemo snagging 1. Victor now returning to the mid lane. Happier Cat right along with them. Bot lane putting up some serious aggression again under tower. Able to do so. I haven't had the threat of the Teemo on their side in at least a few minutes. Maybe channeling back. Wait a minute, we've got something developing here. Maxibu is going to be stunned off the Senna abilities. Aggression maintained. We've got 4 coming bot side in terms of UST players, it looks like. AR Gatlin getting some damage in on his end. Stun off on Senna. Gank in progress bot lane, but we are able to escape. Unfortunately, Stephanie Sanders is not. Bethany still on the run. Not terribly safe just yet. Viego attacking that Victor that is way out of position, trying to secure that kill under tower. Viego chipping at him more and more. Can we get a kill off on this? Good job, Scrimpo. Excellent. Fending off that gank, only letting them secure 1 overall. Chaos is ensuing in the bot lane. We have a complete shift in heroes in lanes right now, ladies and gentlemen. We had the Aurelia helping out bot lane, currently on their way back up to lane. We had a Riven in the mid lane. It was raining cats and dogs. Pioneers are looking to poise themselves to Dragon, unless Bryce is gonna just get absolutely eliminated there. Now the hopes is the Pioneers can get out of this Dragon pit safely, continue to pressure towers while UST goes for Dragon. Pings going off left and right. Dragon at about 2200. Zyra in. Dragon number 2 going over to the side of UST. Each side now having 1 dragon of their own. Some Void Grubs on the side of UST. Kills at a number of 6 for Pioneers, 5 for UST. Clock at 1347. Gold lead at about a little under 1,000 for the Pioneers. Some fights over vision in the bottom tri-bush. Viego doing his best to farm quickly to try to get back to lane and help his teammates. A solid 123 CS from the mid lane at the moment. With Riven inching closer yet at 107. Viego 102 CS. Smolder tied for 102. Everybody else sub 100. Happier Cat. Happy to thin the herd in the mid lane. To put pressure on so that they may take a walk around the map. Check out what's going on. Surveil. Easily flashing out of the gank attempt. That was a 3v1 in the mid lane. Happy to spend their summoner spell, which I'm assuming is on F if they are cultured. Bot lane in a safe position at the moment. Sent about half health. Scrimpo on the hunt for Shelly. Rift Herald. Victor happy to try to chip around as well. AR Gatlin about half health Scrimpo needing to ultimate out of that Rift Herald pit in order to stay alive. Looks to me as though Shelly on the side of UST. Not good for the Pioneers, but if we can maintain aggression in terms of the kills, we will still succeed at the end of the day. Baron coming up in 4 minutes. Next dragon in around 2 minutes 20. Half health on the tier 1 tower for bot lane. Smolder ultimate out. Sitting about maybe a third of tower HP in the top lane. AR Gatlin simply just runs away from the Teemo gank. Scrimpo says, I am happy to invade your jungle, steal all of your camps while you are up in the top lane, letting Shelly fly. Hopefully AR Gatland has the capabilities to fend off this attack. But it does certainly look as though the first tower will be going to UST. Happier Cat on their way over to help. Quick ultimate to get rid of the Teemo. We have a TP from Victor coming into the top lane in order to try to help out, but it might be too little too late. 3 of the Pioneers in the top lane. Garen, Aurelia, Zyra, all trying to help alleviate the pressure that was put on by Shelly. Tier 1 tower in top lane for the Pioneers is indeed gone. AR Gatland will be trying to even up tower numbers for the Pioneers here shortly with their push. Kill counter of 7-5, Pioneer advantage. Game clock at 1750. Gold advantage still hovering around that 900 for the Pioneers. There is the first turret for the Pioneers down. Top lane at around minute 18. Aurelia does not realize that Garen is TPing back from the bush. Safely fight bot lane coming in. Kill for Scrimpo down. Zyra unfortunately falls as well. An even 1-for-1 trade. Are the Pioneers able to secure the next one? It does certainly look so. Happier Cat with the takedown onto Teemo. Can they escape now? Or will Victor claim another? Scrimpo in with the ultimate. Great job. Happier Cat secures the kill. Pioneers now up 10 kills to 6 at minute 1850. Sitting at about a 2,000 gold lead for the Pioneers. Happier Cat again with the ultimate. Unfortunately shut down before they could take the kill. Another 1-for-1 trade. Pioneers will be going over for the Smolder, which it looks like Scrimpo will secure with the help of Stephanie. And the Senna is down as well. AR Gatlin pushing into the tier 2 towers for the Pioneers. 13-7 at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Pioneers on the 3rd dragon. Half health. Quickly taking it down to a quarter health. Is Smite up? It is not. Don't even need it. There is no pressure from UST's side at the Dragon Pit. TP top lane coming in. Happier Cat. Getting back into the lull of the game. Pioneers just trying to push out some of their lanes, determine a plan for their next path of action. Baron is up. I believe that is what everybody's got their eyes set on at the moment. Everybody's kind of hovering mid to top side. Tier 1 tower mid lane for the Pioneers at about half health. Wave being shoved in. Again, poised around Baron Pit. Riven in the top lane, trying to take a peek. Getting shoved off by Scrimpo. AR Gatlin swapping to the bot lane. Running into Smolder. But unfortunately, he's getting a little bit overrun by the two. Can he escape? It does look like he can indeed. Happier Cat taking the fight up top. Bot lane swapping to mid. Trying to shove in their wave as hard as they can. Get that pressure on. Flash from Teemo. Flash from Happier Cat. Kill secured. 14-7. Scrimpo. Tri-bush fight going on top lane against Aurelia. Are they going to try to loop around? They see vision. There it is. Riven ultimate out. Riven down. Unfortunate Zyra are being used as well to secure the kill. Tier 1 tower for mid lane should be going down any second now. There it goes. Not only that, Tier 1 bot lane tower was eliminated just at the same exact time. Total tower count of 3-2, Pioneers favoring. Dragon count of 2-1 in favor of the Pioneers as well. 15-7 kill counter. Everything's turning up Millhouse for the Pioneers at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. AR Galland with the aggression bot lane for Smolder. Teemo down top lane. The Pioneers are just absolutely having their way. We are on to tier 2 towers for every bit of the Pioneers at the moment. Top, mid, and bot lane. They are currently going for the Baron. Baron at half health. Will there be a smite this time? Baron at a quarter. 12, and Baron is down with the smite from Viego. Pioneers should be backing off, going back, resetting. Pioneers with about a 7,000 gold advantage right now, ladies and gentlemen. 43.7 to 36.6. If my mental math is correct, that should be around 7. Looks to be 4 in the mid lane, 1 bot lane. The Pioneers are pushing hard for mid lane control. They want to take the fight to the UST here and now. AR Gatlin split push at the moment, putting pressure onto the bot tower. Nobody being sent other than the Teemo. Tower down, tier 2, bot lane. And AR Gatland is after the Teemo and secures the kill with the ultimate. Another tier 2 turret down for the Pioneers mid lane. They are pushing hard for tier 3. Hovering mid. UST sending at least 3 to address the problem in bot lane. That is Garen. Gigantic skill shot being thrown in from Steph Sanders. Happier Cat with 1 kill. Bryce with another. Cleaning up 3. Can they get them all? They absolutely can. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think UST is going to have much more in them to be able to fend off what the Pioneers are throwing at them at the moment. That is inhibitor down. That is tier 1 in the base down. The Pioneers just may secure it here and now. Death timers, 8 seconds. I guarantee you the game is over, ladies and gentlemen. Pioneers secure game 1, 24-7 at minute 25:30. Absolute domination from mid-game onward from the Pioneers. Great job overall. Now let's see what I can do to get us onto a better screen. Ooh, perfect. Now let's see if I can get these scores lined up. We'll go 1-0. Perfect. Again, absolute domination from the Pioneers there, ladies and gentlemen. Kill counters would be enough to explain it all. I believe it was 25-7 in the end. Can't do much if you're just in spawn the entire time. So, interested to see what the Pioneers have cooked for game 2. I will be sending you guys over to the Be Right Back screen for game 2. Just tune in. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
I actually got to be like, I was
Oh my gosh, did you see where I was murdering people?
You were murdering. Did you get your 4K like I asked? You were
Um,
very close.
Cool.
How do I sound?
Hey, 4K what?
You sound like you don't pass your dragons.
You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. 4K? It's a 4K? Yeah.
That clearly is not good enough. I don't know what the hell is her problem.
I mean, we tried to get her to play Valorant for like a month.
I was playing Valorant. I'm a K.
KJ?
Hang on. I got a picture with a KJ cosplayer at Con.
Oh, sweet. Was it a good cosplay?
Yes! In my opinion. We were leaving. We were already late. We were leaving. And I stopped the entire group and said, oh my gosh, I bet it's KJ!
I need to get my picture back.
And she said, oh my gosh, I thought someone was going to kill you. And I said, Justin, it's KJ.
Nice. Oh, so good. I used everything's coming up Millhouse.
I heard that. Cilantro does this thing where he'll say phrases like that, but he'll fuck it up halfway through another phrase. So, like, if you ever watch his cast, he would try and say something like that, but then end it with another sentence.
Everything's coming up dandy.
That is, like, exactly what he would say. He's probably said it before.
That's funny.
Right, some of us have
This game lobby's
Can
full.
we just do draft?
It is C-Wall. You
Hey.
can just grab it.
Can we?
But why would you?
Do we really want to?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there any way I can get into spectator? Because it says lobby's full. Alright, be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, does seem we are back. Our captain's no longer in their chair. All right, we've got bans for Game 2 underway. Pioneers will be banning Trundle, Syndra to start. UST with the Aurelia Viego bans. Marietta coming in again with a Fizz ban. Never a bad idea in the meta these days. Nico ban coming out from UST as well. Picks will be rolling in here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing hot microphone in chat, which is never a good thing, so that'll be fun to go back and see what was said. Again, Marietta College first picking the Seraphine, while St. Thomas will be selecting Yasuo. Nautilus coming out on the side of University of St. Thomas. Very well could be their support pick. AR Gatland, I'm sure again picking the Garen for top lane. Pick secured. UST selecting their next pick in the next 9 seconds. Or I'm sorry, Pioneers is selecting their next pick. Zyra, which I'm sure is Bethany's pick. Now back over to UST, who will be selecting Jax for their top lane, I'm sure. I'm assuming Yasuo will be the mid lane choice. Going back into the ban phase, UST will be taking Vi out of the picture. On to Marietta's pick in the next 8 seconds. Banning the Xayah. Never a bad choice in my opinion. Who would have thought feathers were sharp? Final ban on the side of UST will be the Twisted Fate. Can always be a dangerous choice in the hands of Happier Cat.
What did I do?
Smolder ban for the last for the Pioneers. On to the final batch of picks for both teams. UST rocking the Yasuo, Nautilus, and Jax. Pick number 4 incoming. Looks like it's going to be the Lissandra. Always a scary proposition as well. In the right hands. Marietta College pick next. Pantheon being selected on the side of the Pioneers. Final pick incoming. Looks to be a jungle selection. Could we see the Lilia from Scrimpo? Seeing that Viego is taken out of the picture. No, we're hovering J4 at the moment. Jarvan 4 is the selection for the Pioneers. And UST seems to be hovering the Evelyn and has selected it in the end, yes. So UST will have Jax in the top lane, Evelyn in the jungle, Lissandra mid, Yasuo bot lane, and Nautilus support, while the Pioneers will have Garen top lane, Jarvan 4 jungle, Pantheon mid, Seraphine ADC, and Zyra support. Students will be preparing their loadout now. And now we wait the allotted 2 minutes, 55 seconds for the stream delay. See what the Pioneers have cooked up for game 2. This time I know the hotkeys so that we can get all of the proper UI interfaces in the game. Bear with me another 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, while we get things going. Well, while we are waiting, one thing I can talk again about is our Day of Giving that is going on here this upcoming Wednesday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. Our third annual 12-hour live stream from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're showcasing all kinds of games presented by the students over the day. Of course, I'll be starting the stream off with some Persona 3 Reload. Come check that out. Then our very own Aiden Gatlin will be doing a Resident Evil 2 speedrun, followed by Peyton and Jackie playing their favorite Psychonauts as usual, followed by Aaron Crum coming in and doing a Black Ops 3 Zombies Easter egg. Rounding the night out, we'll have Ryan Boggs and Jason Von Felt playing the lovely Lego Batman. And finishing the night out is a very, very special event that we've got going on with Matt Williamson playing Super Mario 64, a Star Challenge that we'll have more details about on the day of. But from what I'm aware of, it should be a very fun time. Does look like game is getting ready. I have cameras this time. And we have everything working, it looks to be. Both teams starting the match just now. Except, of course, with the 3-minute delay that we've got going on naturally, so no stream sniping goes on. Stereotypical 5-point coming out from teams as usual, with some help actually in that top lane bush. Kind of like a mirrored effect going on at the moment with UST sending 2 in the bot, while MC sending 2 to the top. Again, really excited to see what the Pioneers have in store for us this game. Marietta College up 1-0 in the series against University of St. Thomas out of Minnesota. Everybody showing off their fancy emotes as you do within the first minute and 25 seconds of a League of Legends game. If you aren't dancing, you're just not having any fun. Let's be real here. There we go. We see some moves coming out of the bot lane. Jungle camps started. Leashes on both sides for bot lane. Looks to be a fairly even start for everybody. MC bot lane may have been just a few seconds a little too late to the party, but seems to be evening out just fine now. Oop. A mirrored bot side clear from both junglers at the moment. Gotta be wary of that Yasuo wind attack. Early game stuns plus the Nautilus are never a good thing. Hook out from the Nautilus. Seraphine caught up by it. No kill secured, however. I believe Ignite was used, however, on the side of UST. Yes, Yasuo Ignite was indeed used. Top lane being shoved in a little bit on the side of UST. Pressure on for AR Gatlin to clear the wave, while not being harassed by the Jacks. The Pioneers can survive early game, first 10 to 12 minutes, get themselves some items, some levels. They'll be sitting pretty. What we can't have them do, however, is lose kills early game, lose objectives. But with the results as they were last game, I believe we are in good hands. Good stun out from top rope, also known as Radio Soul. So if you hear me call it both ways, that's just how it is. AR Gatlin deciding to move down to try to help out with this 3v2, now 3v3 going on in the top lane river. Evelyn is indeed hurting. Good stun out from Seraphine and Zyra on the bot lane. AR Gatlin about half health, topside river. Can he outrun the Jacks? I do believe he can with ease. Yasuo. Pantheon strikes for a nice chunk off of the Lissandra mid. Even so far in the top lane in terms of health bars. Who will be the first to get that first blood? I believe we will find out soon, ladies and gentlemen. Happier Cat with the wave shoved in on their side, trying to put pressure on Lissandra to step out and clear it. They know that they can jump on her the moment the opportunity presents itself. Top lane looks to be going for Void Grubs, I believe is what is spawned at this time. Not entirely sure with the new map changes. Void Grubs indeed secured by the side of UST. Dragon is up on the bot side. MC Jungler in their top side. Clearing camps. Looks to be a gank being initiated mid lane, potentially. Nope, backing off to clear more camps on their top side. AR Gatlin with a good lead on his side. Tons of minions being shoved into the wave of the tier 1 for MC's bot side at the moment. Plenty of opportunity for Steph and Bethany to clear. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. Just some wave maintenance, some poke. Saying, hey, don't necessarily stand here. We have moves that can hit you as well. Hook connected onto by Nautilus. Pantheon ult is in. 4-man gank in bot side for the first blood for Pantheon. Happier Cat secured on for Marietta at minute 7. Marietta only sitting at about almost a 1,000 gold lead. I believe we'll be moving towards the dragon now. Trying to secure that early game buff. Does indeed look like we've got 3 people on Dragon Pit at the moment. Should be secured in just a second. And there it is. Large wave being shoved in by Jax on top side. Gank initiated mid. Quick Lysandra stun to ward that off. Tons of mana being spent by the bot side of Marietta at the moment to try to fend off their tower. Yasuo is now level 6, which can be scary now. He gets that. Spin to win out from AR Gatlin. Again, even fairly in these skirmishes in the top lane. Bot lane being initiated upon by Yasuo and Nautilus. I do not think Marietta or Maxi Boot will see the end of that one. Does not look like it. But a 2-for-1 in the bot lane in favor of Marietta is secured after that kill onto Maxi Boot. Good chunks out from Happier Cat onto Lysandra. Marietta now with a 3-to-1 lead in terms of kills. Evelyn top side. Not able to do much to dissuade Garen from staying where he is. Low mana in terms of Lysandra at the moment. Can Happier Cat take advantage of that with the wave shoved in that far? We'll find out here shortly. Little over half health for the Lysandra, even less mana. Bot lane shoved in terms of UST. We do have a level lead on the support, but the rest of the map seems to be fairly even. Happier Cat going in on Lysandra, almost able to take them out. Can't do much when they're throwing stuns at you. Void Grubs in favor of the Pioneers at minute 10.5. Secured by Scrimpo. Seems that we'll have Evelyn going up to try to dissuade him from continually taking any more. Jack's ultimate out. Can Scrimpo get out? Unfortunately not. That is an ultimate out from Evelyn as well. Void Grub secured by her. Recall from the top lane. Gonna go reassess the situation. Bot lane getting aggroed on. That is an ult from Yasuo out. That is a hook from Nautilus out. Can Happy Your Cat secure the kill onto Lysandra? Unfortunately not with the 2-for-1. Kills now tied 3-3. Jax recalling in top lane from the looks of it. May have a gank coming in from Scrimpo at the moment, hovering middle of bot side river. But it does look like the bot duo for UST will be backing off with the fact that they're so low health as they are. Scrimpo's going to do a nice little poke, say, hey, you don't get the chance to recall just yet. I'm not finished with you. Is he going? Oh, stops recall. Allows Marietta to move in with minions under tower. Scrimpo going in for the kills, and they are sure to be secured here momentarily. Pantheon in. Kill for Happier Cat. Kill for Zyra. Tower dive successful on the side of the Pioneers. Kills now in the advantage of Marietta, 5-3. Not much going on at the moment. Everybody's kind of resettled into their positions after that last big fight. Does look like we've got UST wanting to poise near the dragon pit at the moment. Marietta being the only one securing a dragon so far this game. Let's see if they get even splitted again like the previous. Evenly split. That's the phrase I wanted to say. We have 4 in the mid lane for UST. Large fights going on. Ultimates being committed by both sides. Yasuo secures the kill onto Scrimpo. Evelyn onto Seraphine, but Pantheon secures the kill onto Yasuo. Lysandra, unfortunately, killing the Pantheon. That is a 3-for-1 in the side of UST. Marietta now tied in kills 6-6. At minute 14. Jax taking the tower shot. UST has secured dragon number 2 at minute 14.5. Bryce sees an opportunity to potentially jump on this Jax. Now he's definitely going to take that opportunity with the fact that AR Gatling comes through and secures the kill with the ultimate. Marietta with kill advantage now 7-6. Going to go for the Rift Herald. Try to gain them some momentum in terms of towers here shortly. UST is going to be collapsing into the pit, maybe? Or at least the river. Trying to collapse in onto Pantheon. No real connections being made there. Rift Herald secured for Marietta. Does look like we're having a little bit of a lane swap potentially underway. Ultimate's out from Zyra. Can we secure the kill on the Yasuo? Yes, we can. Scrimpo coming in, easily claiming that kill as his own. AR Galland, is he able to escape? Unfortunately, no. But we have some help coming up in the top in the form of a Pantheon that is going to be taking out the Evelyn, I'm sure, here momentarily. Giving chase into our jungle. Deep behind enemy lines at the moment. Absolutely crazy. Tier 1s and 2s secured mid lane for the Pioneers. The gig is up on the bot lane. Lysandra, you have had enough farming of towers. You are found. Marietta has opened up the mid lane and should now be working on the side lanes to continually apply pressure to UST. Looks like we will have Baron up in a little over 3 minutes. Next Dragon in 2:23. Recalls by the Evelyn and the Yasuo on side of UST. AR Gatlin may be choosing to go back. Yep. And now we're back into farm mode. Farming Simulator 2024. Cooldowns being deployed by Happier Cat in the hopes of eliminating this Jax. Easily claimed, though, by Scrimpo. I'm sure there are choice words being given by Cat right now, saying, hey, I had that in the bag. Kills in favor of Marietta at minute 18 right now, 9-7. Around a little under a 3k gold lead for the Pioneers. They're rocking 1 Dragon, 1 Rift Herald, 1 Void Grub. While UST's just got 5 Void Grubs and 1 Dragon. Both Tier 1 and Tier 2 towers mid lane are gone on the UST side. Pressure being applied in the bot lane by UST in the hopes that they can get this Tier 1 tower. AR Gatlin's going to do his best to defend it for as long as he can, and then he's going to try to get out safely. Does look like we have top lane towers potentially going down soon for UST as well. There it goes. Thank you, minions. Can Cat escape with their life, or can they take the Jaxes? Soon to be find out. Flash dedicated by Cat. Unfortunately did not have the capabilities. 2 kills secured by UST, minute 19 and some change. 9-9. Marietta looking to secure the kill onto the Nautilus in bot lane. Kill secured. Bot tower should be falling here in just a moment. Spoke too soon. Pioneers currently in Dragon Pit, attempting to get it as fast as they can. Yasuo secured. Oh, this looks like a very good chance for the Pioneers to secure some kills. Yasuo down. Dragon down. Evelyn almost taken down in that equation as well. 11-9 in kills, favoring the Pioneers at the moment. Gold lead increased to around 4,000. Pioneers say, hey, let's rotate Baron now. We've secured the Dragon. Let's just take the Baron now while we still can. Clicking Vision in the pit. Dragon a little over half health. Baron, that is. Sorry, I don't know why I called it a Dragon. AR Gatlin going for the tier 1 tower bot lane to try to secure himself some pressure onto the Lissandra. Is he able to secure the kill? Flash dedicated out from Lissandra bot side. And it does look like we have stepped away from the Baron. We have bigger things on our plate to fry. Gosh, that new Baron model looks scary. Would not want to face off against that IRL. Next dragon coming up in a little under 4 minutes. AR Gatlin attempting to escape the rushdown that is the 5-man collapse bot side. Unable to do so. That's a lot of resources, however, for one individual. Will Maxibu and Radio Soul be caught out by this? Mid lane, 3 individuals. Scrimpo coming in as well. Nautilus securing the kill onto the Zyra. Nautilus stunned, taken down. Lissandra, ultimate out of the way. Double kill for the Marietta Pioneers. Jax going in, securing the kill onto Seraphine. Now just to see if we can get out alive with Scrimpo. Stun off, gets away. The Pioneers can breathe easy for just a moment longer. Large wave coming in mid. Yasuo takes a single tower shot in that attempt. May very well be eliminated by Scrimpo here. Yes! Kill advantage in favor of Marietta, 14-13. Minute almost 23. Scrimpo going to go ahead and get those Raptors taken care of very quickly. While we have 2 in the mid lane. AR Gatlin deciding, hey, I'm gonna take a look into this jungle, see what I can find. Hopefully he does not get caught off. Oh, decides to take on the Evelynn, who decides to ultimate out. Fair play being made. Vision in Baron Pit, no longer there for UST. Jarvan working on that blue buff up top. UST says, hey, this Baron Pit looks open. We're kind of congregating towards it. Let's try to shove this wave into their tier 1. Let's see how it goes for them. Yasuo just taking free shots onto him by the Zyra. Half health. Dragon coming up in around 50 seconds. Don't be surprised if the Pioneers poise themselves that way. They may even actually just let UST take it and them take Baron instead. Yasuo recalling. Vision being swept. Pioneers say, this top jungle, it's ours now. We've got vision. We know where you're going to be. Does look like mid lane is going to be the site of some entertainment here very shortly. Stun out onto the Nautilus. Yasuo ultimate out. Zyra ultimate as well. Everybody is hitting R. AR Gatlin secures his kill onto Nautilus. Scrimpo securing the kill onto Jax. Lissandra looks to be next. Can the team take her down? Absolutely. Not before Evelynn can take down AR Gatlin as Garen. Pantheon ult coming in just to try to catch up with the rest of the pack. Kill secured by Scrimpo. I do believe that is a 4-for-1 on the side of Marietta. They say, hey, let's take Dragon now as fast as possible. with what little time they have left on the death timers, I'm sure they're going to rotate over to the Baron. Kills in favor of the Pioneers at minute almost 26, 18 to 14. All 3 dragons being secured by the Pioneers at the moment. Does seem that they are rotating towards Baron as well. Let's see how fast they can get this out. Did Scrimpo spend his smite to get dragon? Is UST even going to contest this? Yasuo pushing in tier 1 mid. Baron around half health. For the Pioneers in Baron pit with the Garen in the bot lane. UST is collapsing onto the Baron pit, securing the kill onto Pantheon, but Scrimpo is able to very quickly smite the Baron in favor of the Pioneers. Great steal right out from under the noses of UST. They may have secured the kills, but we got the bigger objective in all of this. Is Stephanie going to get called out? No, she flashes. Barely escapes with her life. Thankfully, the tower would have helped out a little bit as well. Tiers 1 and 2 mid towers are down for the Pioneers. Seraphine, unfortunately, getting called out as well. More death timers coming out from the side of the Pioneers. Inhibitor taken by UST mid lane. Pioneers are really going to have to ratchet themselves up in order to catch back up to the push that UST has just made. Super minions coming down mid lane in favor of UST. Dragon up in 3 minutes. What will the Pioneers do now to answer the call? Top river is completely visible by UST. I see 5 wards alone. Four UST team members going to be hovering mid, separating off now. Marietta just doing their best to try to hold on to what little advantage might be available to them here in the coming minutes. They do have to deal with super minions in the mid lane. Ultimates are available on the side of the Pioneers. Can Happy Your Cat escape the ultimate produced by Yasuo? It does seem like as such. Collapsing in is Scrimpo with the Jarvan. Is he able to do anything about it? Or is Yasuo gonna answer in kind? Does look like Yasuo has some items to his advantage. Maxi Boo coming in to help though. 1-for-1 trade. AR Gatlin going in to try to take care of the Jax. I don't know if he's going to have enough in him to survive, though. Pioneers looking a little shaky at the moment. UST's got 4 members in the top lane trying to shove in that tier 2 as quickly as they can at Tower Falls. I'm seeing pings from the red side wanting to head towards Dragon Pit. Will be opening up here in about 50 seconds. Jungle camps being stolen from UST, or by UST. Chemtech Drake on the menu next. In terms of CS, looks like Yasuo has the most in the lobby at the moment with 247. Happy Your Cat very close by in a second place with 225. Yasuo is indeed rocking the Infinity Edge Kraken Slayer build at the moment. Jax deciding to go in on this. Is this going to be a bad positioning? I don't know if they easily get back out towards Dragon Pit. They are starting it. Will the Pioneers be able to make a move and potentially steal? 3,000, 2,000. Red team does secure the dragon. Scrimpo flashes back out of the Dragon Pit. Dragon goes in favor of UST that time. Kills at an even 19 for each team. 3 dragons secured for the Pioneers, 2 for UST. Gold lead has been shrunk to a little over 1,000 in terms of the Pioneer, or in favor of the Pioneers. Inhibitor turret should be respawning for the Pioneers here soon. And Evelyn is deep behind enemy lines at the moment, but seems to be pathing back towards bot side river mid. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. Is AR Gatling gonna try to squeeze one out? Perfect kill. Assassinated easily. Looks like the Pioneers are gonna try to clean up some kills on some stragglers along the map. AR Gatland able to escape the Evelyn. Does look like it. They're going to be trying to get that inhibitor down though, so those super minions come back mid lane. Not much you can do when it's a 3-man. Baron does go to the Pioneers, however. They are going to be recalling as fast as they can to try to dissuade any more things being taken in their base by UST. That is tier 2 bot lane tower for UST down by minions. Tower count is now an even 6-6 both sides. Pioneers are up 1 kill at minute 33. Chemtech Drake spawning in 2.5 minutes, a little under. Got some farming going on. Super minions going to be stopping just about perfectly in the middle of the mid lane. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. Trying to reassess the situation, determine what needs to go on next. Think teams are going to be fighting for the dragon. We're at soul point for Marietta. That is a dead Yasuo if I have ever seen one. Marietta pounces on him with 4 individuals in the mid lane. They are shoving as hard as they can, going for what I'm assuming is the inhibitor now. UST is going to have a collapse. That is inhibitor down mid lane for the Pioneers. Evelyn going in to try to help, but as you can see, Pioneers instantly turn and secure the kill. Are they going to push any further? That is tier 2 top lane tower down by AR Gatland. Believe he's going to try to take that wave into the tier 3s. That is tier 3 down. I think the Pioneers just may be able to end in the near future, given the right circumstances. Health bars are full around the table, aside for Maxibu, who's sitting about a quarter HP. AR Gatland spinning to win out. Yasuo ultimate thrown in. They are doing their darndest to try to take down AR Gatland, which they are successful in doing. Dragon Pit being occupied by the Pioneers. Dragon should be secured in just a moment. Strimpo smiting the dragon. That is Chemtech Soul in favor of the Pioneers. Zyra, unfortunately, getting called out there. You have got 2 mid. Super minions on both sides. Make that what would be 4 now coming mid. Maybe not. Pioneers had their opportunity, but I believe our ultimates may have been already spent off of that last push. Now ahead by 2 towers, the Pioneers are looking to shove out waves again and do it all over. Ultimate coming in from the Pantheon to try to take on top lane's adversaries at the moment. Yasuo going in with the ultimate. Garen securing the kill with the ER. Now the chase is on for the Jax. Is Garen fast enough? I think that is a silly question. We all know Garen is fast enough. We may have some issues coming up, however. Some follow-up from the team. Not there in time. I don't know what's going on in terms of that. May have pushed a little too far, too quickly there, Aiden. Happier Cat jumping in, securing the stun onto Jax. And the kill is taken by Scrimpo. 25 to 23 kill line in favor of the Pioneers at minute 38.5. 4 dragons for the Pioneers compared to the UST's 2. They are coming close in towers now. 8 to 7. $30 seconds to the Jax. 10 seconds to the Garen. 298 CS for the Yasuo. Well, Yasuo compared to the 281 to the Pantheon. More farming going on. We do have another Baron coming online in just 3 seconds. Dude, now the question is are the Pioneers going to have the manpower to be able to take on UST before this? Maxibu's taken out by the Evelynn, but then evenly traded right back. Garen takes out the Nautilus. Pioneers are working very hard to try to get the Jax. Tons of ultimates and cooldowns being spent on both sides. Kill secured by Pantheon onto the Lissandra. And what looks to be the Jax as well. Scrimpo taking down the Yasuo for a triple kill on the side of Happier Cat. Great job, Cat. TP in to the base. We're going to be going for that inhibitor once it is back online. I don't know how much longer UST is going to be able to sit in spawn without having a major threat to both towers. I believe this very well could be it, ladies and gentlemen. If Scrimpo and Happier Cat are able to pressure even more, this could be approaching the final nail in the coffin. Tier 3 bot side for UST is down due to minions. Scrimpo going to go ahead and say, hey, these are my Raptors now. Baron sitting about half health at the moment. TP coming in from the Lysandra. Another massive fight going on in River. 1 kill for the Lysandra, 2 for the Pantheon. Another kill secured for the Pioneers. That is 33-27 at the moment. Happier Cat is just going insane on the Pantheon. That is a total of 4 kills for them in that small moment of time. TP to the top, and we are in the base, ladies and gentlemen. Garen is going for it all along with the Pantheon. I think this could just about be it. Half, and the game goes to the Pioneers, ladies and gentlemen, for the first victory of their C-Law Spring Tournament. The Pioneers have officially secured the win. Whew. It was looking a little close there at moments, but we have officially secured the win. All right. Thank you all for taking the time out to stick with us. I know it's a late night, but I think that was an absolutely amazing, phenomenal job, phenomenal show put on by the Pioneers tonight. Cannot wait to see what else they've got cooking the rest of this semester. But I'm going to go out, congratulate them real quick, and see if anybody wants to do a post-game interview, but we shall see. So bear in mind with me one moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait.
Hello, welcome to the no-hosted post-game interview amongst 2 players.
Yeah.
We got Have Your Cat, the mid laner, and Eric Gatland, the top laner.
League team.
Obviously.
I can't really hear you too well.
I can't either. The music is quite loud.
Hang on, let's go ahead and solve Derek's problem here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that killed it for the stream too.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
You know what? It's fine. No, you're right. No,
Because we are
they don't need
talking,
music.
So
Yeah, we got words.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the match? How was Garen?
I think it was quite interesting. I spun around a lot.
It's not a very usual pick for you. You've mainly been playing Mundo for about 5 months.
Yeah, well, so they banned Mundo, and then I was like, all right, I know how to play Garen, and that went pretty well.
And then you really liked it.
Yeah.
Then you insisted on it.
Yeah.
Even with Mundo on the table.
Yeah. It was pretty solid map control there.
How was the lane phase? I couldn't see. Was it better than Mundo?
The lane phase was okay. It was not perfect. The first match it was a little difficult, but the second match I kind of got it down. And then after that it was pretty straightforward.
Would you prefer Mundo in the lane phase, or would you prefer Garen?
I think Garen was the better pick for the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the playstyle of the team you were going up against.
Yeah. They let you split a lot.
Yeah, no, I spent a lot of time taking towers that they very easily could have defended.
How were you feeling with your double kill on the Smolder and the Senna in the first game?
That felt pretty good. That lifted me out of the laning phase downs.
the downs, yeah. How were you feeling coming in the second game?
The second game was pretty good. I mean, I didn't get as many kills like that, but I was able to have a lot more control over the map. I felt like.
Yeah. Excited to get a win.
Yeah, no, that's great. We first win of the season.
We're the best team the Pioneers have to offer. Not a biased take at all.
No bias here. We are literally the best team right now.
We are the best that's ever lived. That'll age greatly into the next match.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I think that's about it, really. It was a good match.
It was a good match. I think it went pretty well. We could have got better vision and a lot of points. We were missing a lot of pinks and yellows. There were big holes in the map. There were definitely a lot of gaps. But our fights were really good. Our team fights were really synergistic there. Those fights at the end of the second game were very scuffed. Very bad. We definitely could have lost that.
But in the end, we did pull through.
Yeah, me and Bryce, we did pull through. The first game was a lot cleaner than the second game, but I think they really stepped up their game in the second game.
Yeah, they kind of realized
their jungler decided not to play Teemo. I think that was the big turning point. Was when they had a jungler.
That wasn't a great decision for them. In the first game, no, definitely for sure. Bad pick.
Yeah, bad's a strong term. But I think good would also be the wrong